Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Saifullah bin Muhammad Razali, and our group will be presenting about managing depression among IIUM students. Before we moving forward, I would like to explain to you briefly about depression. Depression is a common but a serious mental illness affecting more than 264 million people worldwide. It is typically marked by sad or anxious feelings. Most college students occasionally feel sad or anxious, but these emotions usually pass quickly. Within a couple of days, untreated depression lasts for a long time, interferes with day-to-day activities, and is much more than just being a little down or feeling blue. All right, next, our background study is during the pandemic, most of the students at Mahala IIUM Gombak are having depression because they are not allowed to go outside from the campus and also cannot return back to their home. If they are allowed to do so, they might be exposed to COVID-19. Our proposed issue here that is that we are focusing on the students in Mahala, and our proper site is at the Mahala. Okay, the positive effects of this issue. Number one is the students are protected from COVID-19 because they are grounded at the inside the university, and they cannot go out, so they are free from getting infected to COVID-19. Number two is they can social bonding with friends because they are staying with their friends in Mahala. They can do many things like playing, they can study together. All right, number three is they can do consultation with lecturer in small group. Yeah, they are easy to meet their lecturer if they stay at the university. Instead of they stay at their home, they will need to contact their lecturer by only messaging through online. So it is a good way. All right, next. Um, the negative effects of this issue is they might they might think of suicidal thought. This is because they are being pressured of so many things. They they have to do so many work. They so they feel so stressful and depressed. So it will lead to suicidal thought. And number two, they will feel despair, hopelessness, because yeah, they cannot go back to their home because family is one of their spirit, one of their motivation. So they will feel hopelessness. And lastly, they might take drug because they think they think that drug is the only way to lessen their burden, to overcome their depression. Yeah. Okay. Right. Next, my team members will explain to you the ways to overcome and the ways to deal with this issue.
Okay, now I'm gonna present to you on one ways how to deal with depression. First one is to take breaks and to enjoy yourself or make time for self to avoid negative feeling. So now stop scrolling your smartphones, sit down and think about yourself and your future. Some of the benefits when you take a break is that you can build your mental strength to overcome future challenges because now you know your strength and capability to overcome them. When you think about yourself seriously, and it also gives you a chance to reflect your own purpose in life your goals, dreams, and the changes you might want to improve your current life and become successful person in the future. However, there is some negative effect when you take a break for yourself. Firstly, it's that you may feel more insecure or less confident of yourself as you realize now that you are aware your current state is really weak at some point to face any more challenges. And it also can affect negatively on your mental and physical health as you may ignore your self-care like showering, eating proper meals 3 times, at least 5 times a day, and also exercising 3 times a week.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hairunisa binti Jamil, and now I want to talk about the second way on how to deal with depression, which is make a plan together with family. First of all, create a list of activities that can do or play together with the household. For example, parent can bring everyone, including him who is dealing with depression, to go to a picnic so that he will feel happy and this way can help to release his tension. Next example is siblings also can ask their family member who is dealing with depression to hang out together, such as watching movies, shopping, playing bowling, and jogging every evening. But before planning all of that, they must create a list of important organizations and providers your household can call in case of emergencies. They also should get the recent information about local COVID-19 activity from public officials and departments. It is to prevent them from to be fined by the government because they don't follow the standard operating procedure or SOP. Okay, now I will talk about the strength, the weakness, the opportunity, and the threat, or what we call SWOT. So the strength is someone who faces the depression won't feel alone, and the probability to him to do something that can harm himself is less. Another strength is the person who are depressed will feel himself is appreciated if the family asks him to go out with. And now about the weakness. The weakness is they will get tired if the plans are too long and there are too many SOP to be followed if the plans are doing outside the house. The opportunity is it can strengthen the relationship between someone who is dealing with depression and his family. The last one is threat. The threat is they might expose to COVID-19 if doing too many things outside the house. So I finished my part and I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farhan Afifi bin Salahuddin and my matching number is 2017721. So today I will explain about depression among the student society in Mahalah IIUM Gombak. What can be done to take care of student community mental health? The idea is by organizing the community games for students at Mahalah. By doing this program, students can enjoy their time at Mahalah and they can have their own release session. The community games can be done once or twice a week, and we can have two type of games. First, indoor, such as e-sport, which students playing Mobile Legends, playing PUBG, and playing FIFA. And for the outdoor games, we can have explorers around the Mahalah. The strength for organizing these community games is the exercise can be effective as medication at relieving depression, and students can have healthy body and mind. The weakness of these community games is the program cannot do in large scale program due to the pandemic COVID-19, and each program must have strict SOP that must be followed by the students. The opportunity for organizing this program is the students can bonding with their friends and can mix with the society. With that, the students can less negative thinking, which could lead to depression. And last, the students can boost up their confidence level. And for the threat by doing community games is students might expose to COVID-19 if they are not followed the SOP. And more worse, they may be charged for a penalty fee because they not follow the SOP. That's all from me. Thank you.
Wabarakatuh. My name is Zuhadi, and now I will be talking about how to deal with depression in the context of university. So, one of the things that university can do in order to fight against depression is the university can provide special room to release stress. And okay, whenever the university provide a room for to release stress is for the students, they can use the space provided to have time for being alone. So students who are under depression or stress, they can use the room to retreat from their assignment and work for a period of time to be alone, and at the same time reflect their self or put themselves in environmental surroundings, in natural environments to stabilize their emotions. This is important since right now, when all students are under online teaching and learning, most of the students lock like lock themselves. They like to lock themselves in mahalah. So being in a cold place for a long time could potentially harm your mental. So in order to take care of your mental health well-being, you need to always find some new environments that can improve yourself and your mental wellness. So providing this room is a great way by the university in order to fight against depression among students. One of the core strengths of this way is by providing this room, students can come to the room whenever he or she need to relax and escape from the burden of the assignment. Second, it also allows students to identify their source of depression and eventually help them to solve the problem. But university authority need to be aware that some might use the room just to kill time and do harmful habit. And why? And the other one is the effectiveness of room this room in order to fight against this depression is still unknown, since what the students do at the room is only being alone and try to solve it alone. Okay, that is all from me. Thank you.
Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Next, I will explain about how government can help managing depression among IUM students. Government can give a hand-on distribution information resources. As we know, this is an era of technology and people are always using their phone, scrolling through their screen, looking on the internet. Also, the government. So the best way to reach them, to reach the students and all of the people, is by distributing and giving information through internet. So what is the strength if the government, so what is the example? The example that can be made is government can create a beneficial website so they can share the information to the students and all the people. So what is the strength if they do so? The strength is they can provide helplines so people can easily contact and seek for professional help and emotional support through online. Next, they can prepare resources such as articles and videos to guide people on dealing with health and wellness. And next, they can the services that they offer also available for overseas. So the weakness, if for this action, is it is hard to reach people in rural places that don't have any internet or network because they don't have connection to look in the internet to search for the information. The people also don't have, the second weakness is people don't have the audacity to search for it. Like they don't want to search for the information. Instead, they play games, playing social medias, and so on. Next, what is the opportunity if, for this is people can widen their knowledge by searching for the information to treat their depression. They also can enhance their awareness towards mental and financial problem. All right. Lastly, the threat for this way is people might use the help in the wrong way, like they being a fraud or what. And the last point is third parties might use the other disadvantages to gain something benefit for themselves, like scam. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, so now I will talk about the conclusion for this project. To sum up, we can see that depression does occur among IIUM students because of several reasons, such as they are not allowed to go outside from the campus, and also they can't return back to their home. Because of that, they must be helped. There are many ways to help those who are in depression. All parties, which are themselves, family, community, university, and government, must play their roles in order to overcome this issue. This issue must be overcome because, based on the Islamic perspective, depression among IIUM students is a direct matter that can affect the behavior and intelligence of the students. Students may feel less effective in learning, engaging with friends, and connecting with family members because of some degree of mental illness. It should be recognized that mental illness can lead to self-harm, insecurity, and even suicide. We hope that this issue can give awareness to everyone and will open their eyes that depression really occurs among students, and they must be helped to make sure that this young generation can finish their study without feeling depressed. So that's all for us. Thank you.